supposed to have severe winds right now. I'm on a ridge top, hardly even a breath. But PG&E, our electric company, has now told California it's going to start shutting down this huge grid of electricity. I saw the map yesterday. It was gigantic. It's like a good half of the state is going to lose its electricity for up to 5 days if the wind does come. I kind of have a feeling the issue they were talking about was a high pressure that's stuck up in Alaska, and they expect to come down and cause very high, dry offshore winds. But as of right now, calm. Maybe it's a calm before the storm. Let's go that way. Alright, YouTube's wiping out my channel, as it is with all small channels at this time. I think they're going to give us about a month and then we'll be gone. So I want to get all this information out as much as I can before we are wiped off the platform. I want to know why people vote for the Trump man. You Trump supporters, tell me why. I mean, listen to this. He's rapidly gutting regulations from shifting profits to overseas to avoid U.S. taxes. He's setting himself up to avoid, when he finally has to give his taxes up, he can quickly shove them offshore and hide all the criminality that him and the gang are doing. But why would you support that kind of thing? See, that's against the small worker. It's against all of us. I mean, the revenue that we don't get, no maintained roads, pipelines, sewer, what is it you're willing to give up so that the corporations can get away with no taxes at all? This will also make it easier for corporations to accounting tactics to minimize their earnings. Corporations only pay 21% now, but they still feel that's still too much. That the little guy, you have to pay the taxes, but they're just duping you day after day, just like this huge head of dupeness, and you're pouring it all over yourself. And when you're called on something, or someone tries to teach you something, you say, no, I don't want to talk about this, and you counteract it with bullshit, not even facts, because the fascists never have facts, and those that are following the idiot Trump is a fascist. Here's another situation. Yesterday, Trump pulls out of the northern half of Syria, making our Kurd allies vulnerable to a Turkish attack. Then he threatens Turkey with annihilation of their economy. They have no economy to annihilate. He's so stupid. He has no idea what life is like outside of his bubble. But the Kurds are some of our longest lasting allies in military history, and we dump them to the Turks with an empty threat. Unbelievable. You see where this guy's going? That's why I just don't understand why you would even think of following such a guy. This guy's so corrupt and horrible. You know, in my back of my mind, I think I may have left something on in the kitchen, even though I'm pretty sure I turned it off. So I'm going to race back and make sure that everything's cool. Still no wind. And just one more thing. How can you support the guy when he separates children from their families at the border? I mean, it's serious, guys. Think about that. Anything that you love to be torn out of your hands for a misdemeanor. It's a misdemeanor. It's nothing. Going over a line and you get your child taken away and you still support this guy? That's a fascist move. Plain and simple. How can anybody support this guy? Really. Most of the people that support the orange have children. Have you not seen what he's doing to the education of our country? Gutting it. Even worse than the Bush and Cheney era or the Clinton era. And you still support something like this? Why? I don't understand it. Why is it that you don't believe in science when it comes to climate change, and you love deregulation, but yet you love clean water, electricity that always stays the same voltage, and things that are built quality. He's gutting all that stuff. Your food. He's deregulating the food safety. That means you're going to get sick more often. Or you could even die from this stuff. And you still follow this man? I think some inward thoughts are needed on there. Maybe it's time to abandon this idiot and start demanding he get out of office now. All I'm asking is to do some homework. Look at what the guy in the White House is doing to our country, how he just throws the Constitution to the wind. We had another mass shooting the other day. It didn't even make the news at all. Nothing. Nobody even knows about it. I've asked several and they know nothing about it. Our country is falling apart. We have a leader who hugs the flag, but systematically is destroying the country and duping the sheeple, the really stupid sheeple, into thinking that he's something great. I definitely appreciate all the comments, the ups and downs, and they're not letting me have any new subscribers until YouTube takes my channel